Joined now by head coach Steve Smiley. And, Coach, in a game of runs here, it looked like you guys were back and forth with this team. You got out at the halftime, 22-6 run to jump up and go up 9, and then they finished the game on a big run there. What was the difference there down the stretch for this team?
You know, it's a good question. I mean, it's very frustrating. I mean, you know, our guys did a good job, like you said, coming out of the gates second half. But going back to, we gave up 44 points in the first half. A lot of that when we were in man, and just, you know, for us being a really good defensive team for the most part, giving those points up, just, I mean, I was as surprised as anybody. Now, Montana State does a good job, and they can really score the ball. But, you know, coming out of the gates the second half, I just thought, you know, we got some stops. I mean, it's, you know, when you get those runs, you get stops. And then, you know, when we get stuck, it's a turnover, it's missed free throws, it's just, you know, missing open shots. I think in that stretch, kind of midway through the second half, I think all of the above in terms of the offensive side of things. You know, we're 7 for 16 from the free throw line, and just little things that, you know, we step out of bounds, we you know, just little stuff. But those little paper cuts, they add up.
You talked about it in the pregame that Xavier Bishop was a guy that is very dangerous, and he comes in here 28 points, and he was kind of the catalyst of that late run, his ability to kind of hit some timely shots for this team.
Yeah, he's a really good player. You know, he's a really good player, and he puts you in binds, and, you know, they're going to put him in so many ball screens that, you know, if you want to go underneath, you know, you kind of dare him to shoot a little bit, and he hit some shots in that, especially early in the game, which give him credit for doing that. If you go over the top of his ball screens, now you got Bello rolling to the rim, and he's as big and athletic as anybody. So you got to pick your poison. And, you know, for the most part, with Bishop hitting those shots early on, give him credit. You know, like we told the guys, those are on us. And a good player stepped up and hit tough shots. But, you know, I mean, players got to make plays down the stretch. And they just ultimately, as a team, they made a lot more plays than we did, and that's why they came away with the win.
You look at Matt Johnson's line, I thought he really, you know, kept you in that game. He was part of that big burst, especially from beyond the three-point line. But talk a little bit about his performance here tonight.
He was great. Yeah, no, he was great. I know he's frustrated. He missed that layup late that was when we were right there. But you look at his line, 7 for 10, 6 for 6 from the three-point line. He hit the same thing. You know, they went underneath his ball screen. He hit a lot of threes. And just, you know, really kind of kept them guessing. But had a great game, one of the best games that he's had as a Bear, and I'm certainly proud of him. But I know he's frustrated too. But, no, it's just, you know, on an individual basis, you know, Matt played really well. But, you know, our guys got to play better in the sense of, you know, we got to step up and we got to knock down free throws. We got to take care of that ball a little bit better. We just got to play a little bit better because, you know, we're right there. We're up 9, and then we just get stuck. And so we got to figure it out. And again, it's a quick turnaround time, 36 hours, and you got to get right back to it.
Coach, appreciate it. We'll see you on noon on Saturday.
Okay, thanks, Jason.